Hi, I'm Greg Nielsen from Strickland's Chevrolet in Brantford, Ontario. Today we're going to have a look under the hood of the Chevrolet Trax, and we're going to check out some of the features around the front of the vehicle. So I'm going to start by popping the hood here. It's a nice, easy to reach lever right at the bottom of the dashboard there. The safety catch for the Trax is right in the middle. You just move it off to the side and that releases the hood. So you're just going to take your prop rod and put it in this little slot right here. So once the hood's open, you have access to your 1.2 liter turbocharged engine. There's very little maintenance to perform under the hood of the Trax, but there are a few key things that you should know where they are. So first of all, I'll start with the washer fluid reservoir. So when you run low on washer fluid, this is where you're going to top it up right here. Next, every once in a while, it's a good idea to check your oil. This is your oil dipstick. It's front and center. It's right here in the middle of the engine. It's very nice and easy to access. Lastly, I'm going to show you where the battery is. There's a big cover over top of it, but when you see the red square here, you know that's the positive terminal for your battery. So if you ever needed to jump start it, that's where you're going to put your jumper cables there, and on the negative terminal over here. While we're under the hood, I was going to point out there's actually, which is unique to the Trax in this segment, there's this sound absorbing mat underneath the hood here. And it's nice thick material, and what that does is it actually reduces the amount of engine noise that you're going to hear, especially when you're driving the Trax on the highway. So that's a nice feature to have. There's also this heat reflective mat on the back of the engine compartment, and that again, it reduces the amount of heat transfer between the engine and the cabin. So there's some really neat features under the hood of the Trax that you should be aware of. And then lastly, while we've got the hood up, I was going to point out we do have the coolant reservoir here, so it's always a good idea to make sure that there's some coolant in there. You can see it, it's nice and bright and red. And then right here is your brake fluid, also very important, of course. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on the level of the brake fluid that's in there. So we're going to close the hood on the Chevrolet Trax for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Keep an eye out for more informative videos like these. Again, I'm Greg Nielsen from Strickland's Brantford GM. We'll see you next time.